would just like the record to show that I've already gone through my entire Welcome to Monday part of the vlog, and I didn't introduce myself. So, hello, my name is Abby, and this is Abbiknits. This is my weekly knitting vlog, where every week I just talk to you, pretty much Monday through Friday, sometimes not on Monday, sometimes on a Saturday, and I talk you through what I get done knitting for the week. So, yeah, today's Monday, and this is what we're up to. Good morning, lovely people. It's actually Monday today, which is crazy because I don't think I've checked in with you on a Monday yet. Happy Monday. We're going to get a full knitting week in on the vlog this week, which is so exciting. So, over the weekend, I got a significant amount of knitting done. So I will just show you what I finished, and then I'll talk you through my plans for the week. It's also a very cloudy and rainy day. I've just taken a shower. I feel cozy and warm. But yeah, it's a very, very drowsy, droopy day outside today. So, but yeah, let me show you what I got done over the weekend. There we go. I have a jumper. What a gorgeous jumper. I've got every single decrease done on my right sleeve, which is the last one. I'm just doing the ribbing to match the same of the other sleeve, which now has no decreases on it. I did end up with one more extra, or one less. I think it was one more stitch on this side, but I did a cheeky little extra decrease. So hopefully it's still okay, but I think I might have just missed a decrease somewhere else on the line, but you know, I'm not even checked if they're the same length. That's important. Let me see. Make sure they're the same. I did use the same amount of yarn, which was really awesome. Yeah, they're the same length. Yay, guys! I'm gonna have actually sleeves that are the same length for the first time. That's exciting. So yeah, I'm just matching the ribbing, which I think is about 3 inches of ribbing, maybe a little less. And then I will work immediately on finishing the rib on the bottom, which is going to be chunky. Because I measured this to pattern, so it is 98 centimeters, the stockinette, but I still feel like it's a little short. I'm going to do a chunky rib, just to ensure that it's like still a good length of longness. So that is literally today's plan. I want to get that sleeve done and as much as the bottom ribbing done as I can because it's Monday, so let's finish our Monday sweater on a Monday, and then I will move on to swatching, which is what I'm most excited to take you along with me this week. I think I'm going to swatch for my Daydreamers cardigan. So to make that, I am using Drops Air, and I'm holding it with the Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair in the Dusty Violet. Nope. I'm holding the Drops Air in a light yellow, I believe is what it's called. It's a new shade, but it's really gorgeous. If you think lemonade is too bright, try light yellow. And then I'm holding it with Dusty Banana Knitting for Olive mohair. So yeah, I'm going to swatch for that. Probably not today because I'm just going to be Monday sweater today. But maybe tomorrow. And I'm thinking about doing some shorts. Maybe like a little short series as I go through, yeah, the fisherman. I keep saying fisherman's cardigan because I'm in my head thinking fisherman's rip with the Daydreamers cardigan. So I might make a little short series about that. And then, yeah, also make a little like cute blocking the Monday sweater, but you'll get to see that in the vlog as well. But yeah, so I think that's all I'm going to update with you on. My husband is home today and tomorrow, so we're going to go out and get some milk, and then I'll probably just chill out with him and knit on my Monday sweater because it's already the afternoon. Actually, I think it's not quite the afternoon, but it's already almost noon, so yeah. So I will check in with you, probably not today, I will probably see you tomorrow, but we'll see how much B-roll I can give you this week. And I think that is everything for me. I'm just gonna be, oh, I did want to say, random side quest. I did have quite a bit of problems with the card of cashmere last night. On the sleeve, I got to like the end of a skein, which I've been pulling from the middle, and it was just like knotted, and I couldn't get it undone, so I had to cut it 3 times. And then in the end, I was able to use all the yarn, thank goodness. But just a bit of frustratingness that it keeps getting knotted when I'm pulling from the middle. So I've switched to pulling from the outside, and hopefully that will be better. But if this is enough yarn, I still have a full skein left. which I might use for a Sophie scarf. So that's really exciting. And I also know I won't use all of it for a Sophie scarf, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to make a Sophie scarf with the leftover skein. And yeah, so this is my Monday sweater, which is almost done. It really is such a gorgeous color. I'm actually really more excited about it than I was when I first started. It's also feeling so soft. Like the swatch was soft, but having this worked up and having the like ribbing all done, like it feels extraordinarily soft. So I cannot wait to have this on my body. And yeah, I think that is all I have now. I will get back to you when something else exciting happens, or probably tomorrow when I do a swatch, and update you with what I've gotten done on my Monday sweater today. So, thank you so much. I will see you later, and happy Monday. Hello, my friends. It is Tuesday. Today, it does not feel like a Tuesday, but I've been out and about all day. The weather, I know I said yesterday the weather was terrible. It has gotten better. I'm looking out my window and I can see the sky and the sun. So that is some good news. But I've got some more good news in terms of my Monday sweater. So I thought I would share that with you now. So if you saw, I did finish binding off the second sleeve last night, which is so exciting. So there is a slight issue, and that is that I accidentally made it too short, which I don't know how, because I did measure and it was 3 inches, but you can tell that it's like ever so slightly a couple centimeters too short. So my plan is to just block it out with a little bit of stretch and hope that it makes it equivalent in size. But yeah, it's accidentally slightly too short, which makes me really sad. But it still looks really good, and the color is really nice. And that means that all I have left is the bottom ribbing, which you can see I've made very good progress on. My plan is to make this ribbing the same length as the sleeve, which is 3 inches. So I think we're at just about 2 inches. I'm thinking about 2 or 3 more rows and then a row of double knitting, and then I'll bind off. So you can see this is all the yarn I have left. It's the end. But I do still have a full ball of yarn and half, not quite half, but about a third of a ball of yarn left from the sleeve. So I should still end up with a ball of yarn left over, which is crazy. So yeah, my plan for today is to finish that. So yeah, I didn't finish it yesterday, but I'm going to finish it today, and then I'm going to try to get it on the blocky mat as well, because I want to do some swatching tomorrow for my Daydreamers cardigan, which I said I was going to do today, and I didn't do today. So tomorrow I will take you along with me as I make a swatch, and I am wearing the cardigan that I'm planning on like matching. So this is the Cezanne Emile cardigan, which is my inspiration for my Daydreamers cardigan in my drops air and mohair. So I am going to use this technically as what I'm trying to hit gauge of, but we shall see. It shall be exciting. So I'm going to go finish this today, and then hopefully it gets blocked for tonight, and then we'll see if we can wear it by the end of the week. I'm just gonna go knit for the rest of my afternoon, and then I'm gonna make some dinner and I'm gonna do some more knitting. So, very exciting. Hope you're having a good week so far. Can't believe we're already on Tuesday and I've talked to you twice. Hello! It is Wednesday today. I think it's a my clothing day because this won't clip onto my shirt. And we did not finish the Monday sweater yesterday, which is incredibly sad because I'm so close. So I'm going to show you what I've gotten to. I'm literally in the middle of my Italian bind off. I spent probably over 2 hours last night Italian binding off the bottom here, and yeah, it's only about halfway done. So I'm gonna go finish that this morning, and then I think today is swatching day. So I believe I will be swatching for my Daydreamers cardigan later this afternoon, or maybe this evening. We'll just see how the binding off goes. I would like to block my Monday sweater today so it can be sitting out to dry. Yeah, and then I think I'm debating between working on a whip that I have or starting on my next project, but I will probably make a swatch and then I will take you through that process too. And it's probably going to be the start of a project vlog, which you will not see in this vlog, but yeah, I'll just like update you. Won't be a lot of updates because I want to put most of the updates in the specific project vlog, but yeah, that's what I'll be working on, and I'm really excited about it. I might actually start back on the Menon cardigan just because I'm almost done. If I could get through the increases, then I could separate the sleeves, split for sleeves, and then it wouldn't be too big of a problem. So I might try to split for sleeves and get that all working. If not today, then tomorrow. But I've got a couple hours on my own this morning, so I think I want to go sit by the TV. I've got a bunch of people's podcasts to catch up on and vlogs and like what I did in 2025 videos, so I'm gonna go catch up on those while I finish this, and I will update you when I finish this, and if I make any swatches I will also be back to update you. But yeah, super short this morning. I'm literally just trying to bind off my Monday sweater, so let me give you a bit of a close-up by putting my mic down. But yeah, that's what I've got done, that's what I've got left. I will see you when I see ya. Hopefully I can finish this today and I will get that all blocked, which is so exciting. And yeah, good morning. It's a bit of a cloudy day again today, and I am feeling under the weather as I was yesterday. Not as bad, but I've made myself a lovely cup of tea. We've run out of honey, so I've had to put some vanilla syrup in it, but tastes good nonetheless. And yeah, let's go have some fun finishing this really long Italian bind off. Guys, I've done it. My Monday sweater is finished and I'm just about to block it, so I wanted to show you. You can see it's kind of pulling up in the back, so I definitely want to block that out. And then I want to block the sleeves out, just so they sit at about here. And this one is slightly shorter, so I want to make a conscious effort to block them to the same length. I'm gonna go block it now. This is how it's looking. I think it's perfect. I was worried it might be a little short, but I think with some blocking it's gonna relax really nicely. So yay! Look what I'm wearing. I'll give you a better look at it later. But this is my finished Cardiff Cashmere Monday sweater. It is almost perfect. My sleeves blocked out so long, but they also blocked out evenly, which I'm really happy about. So they're both 21 inches, I believe, is what I ended up measuring. The only qualm that I have, I do feel like the length is okay. I feel like it did drape. It's a little bit shorter in the back, but not too much of a problem. You can't really see, I apologize. The only qualm I have is I feel like the fabric's going very, very light and open more than it was knitted up. I know that's just me being like crazy, but it definitely has undensified the fabric, which I'm not sure if I love, but I'm tempted to put an elastic in the neckline, but I also kind of like it. I think it's fine. I think I need to see without a t-shirt underneath how it sits, but I don't think it's a problem. It's so cozy. Absolutely the coziest thing ever. I think this is just going to be my like throw on and be cozy jumper, but hopefully you see me wearing this a lot more. All I have to do is weave in some ends, and that's it. I will say I'm enjoying this more while I'm sitting down. I do feel like my tension's a little wacky in some spots, but it's fine. It's done, and that's what's exciting. We can wear it. We can wear it out and about. I am wary of the fact that this is a very fragile yarn. Like, look, you can see the t-shirt and then you can see my arm, which I think is a little weird. But I am aware that this is a very fine spun. Is it like a lightly spun yarn cashmere? So I know if I wear it out, it will start to pill. And it's a little bit fuzzy, which is kind of nice to give that effective mohair. But yeah, if you can see my like literal arm and the t-shirt. But I don't think it's inherently a problem. To be fair, I think this t-shirt fits a little odd, so. But yeah, overall, very, very pleased with it. I like the raglan increases a lot. I like the just simplicity and like casual throw over vibe that it gives. And I think that's all I have to say at the minute. I am thinking, please let me know what you think. I'm thinking I wasn't. Let's have a sip of tea before I confuse myself. I was thinking that I wasn't going to be a podcast girly because I'm really liking the weekly vlogs, but I was also thinking it might be nice if once a month I just sat down and went through sort of like almost like the ultimate vlog of the month to sort of go through everything that we've done. I feel like that could be kind of fun, and then I can give more in-depth talking points about like what I think about the fabric and what I think about the final blocking, things like that. Whereas in the vlog I try to not make them very long, try to keep them at about 20 minutes. So yeah, any thoughts on that would be appreciated. I know a lot of people don't like podcasts, but I'm also seeing a lot of new podcasts popping up and about, and I was like, well, it might be kind of nice for people who do like podcasts to have a way to watch my videos and they can still see what I'm knitting if they're not really vlog people, and then people who don't like podcast format can watch my vlogs. So let me know what you think. I'm thinking it will do like a monthly podcast. I was also thinking of doing a seasonal podcast, but that might be a lot. Not because I think I'm a fast knitter, just because, I don't know, I feel like a lot can happen in a month. Like a lot has happened in this month. So even if I don't have any finished objects, I feel like I've cast on a lot of whips and that sort of thing. So I think it might be nice to have a way to sort of sum up the month in the form of a podcast. And perhaps instead of doing a weekly vlog, we just do a podcast for that week, the last week of the month. I don't know. Please let me know if you have any thoughts. But, so, last night I did not do any swatching. I just sort of worked on my men and cardigan, but I'm really bored of that. I don't want to do it. So we are about to go swatch, and I'm going to take you with me. But what I did want to let you know is that I'm not going to give a lot of detail about the Daydreamers cardigan in the vlog. I will obviously do what I've been doing now, sort of talking about where I'm at, if I have any general problems, but I am planning on making a project vlog for this cardigan. So that will be very in-depth when I talk about like every step. Some things might not make it into vlogs, but some things might, so it could cross over a little bit. But just so you know, it's not going to be as in-depth as I'm feeling like it could be. if that makes sense. That's confusing. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go swatch, and I will just show you my swatches when I do them. I probably won't talk you through the swatches, but yeah, I'm so happy this is done. This is the first time I've had quite a shocking blocking transformation, like quite a intense block. But I don't know if I hate it. I just don't like how thin the fabric sort of turned out, but I didn't know that was gonna happen when I blocked my swatch. Like you can see, it's fine. But yeah, I do think I could have gone down a needle size to get a denser, more opaque fabric, but overall I think it's just a really nice light jumper just to like throw on. So that's all my updates. I'm gonna go drink my tea and do some swatching, and I will let you know how that goes. Hello, my friends. It is Friday evening, and I'm not gonna lie, I am freezing cold. So this is not gonna be a long one. It is just gonna be really short. And I wanted to show you what I got up to yesterday on my Daydreamers cardigan because I'm so excited about it, and it's exactly what I was wanting. So this is my swatch. I had to go up 2 needle sizes, so I'm on a 6mm needle instead of a 5. But it does meet gauge, and it's looking how I want it to look. So I think that's a good thing. And then I've decided I am going to make the size large because I measured my Cezanne cardigan and the measurements were the same as the size large. So if I've met gauge and I want the size large, this should be perfect. And this is what I've got done as of yesterday. I have finished the front shaping and we'll start working on the raglan increases on my next round, which is very exciting and very scary because that is where I messed up last time. So last time I made the Daydreamers cardigan, I kept messing up on the raglan increases and I had to frog it like 3 or 4 times before giving up and then coming back to it months later. But I'm hopeful that if I can keep count, I should have no problems. And I'm pretty sure it's turning into the size that I'm going to want. Yeah, I think it'll be great. But this is where I've got to. That's the only update I have. I'm honestly just going to chill out for the rest of the evening. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. I've got my Monday sweater finished. I did weave in all the ends last night. But I think that's it. I think all that I'm doing now is Daydreamers cardigan, which is really exciting because I did have a peek at Cezanne sold a yellow Emile cardigan ages ago. I think it's a discontinued color, but it does look exactly like this. So I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to find buttons, and I just can't wait to finish it. It's going to be amazing. And I'm gonna make another one because I'm so happy with my yarn choice. Like, it's not quite as heavy as my actual Emile cardigan. I think there's a bit more wool, but it feels amazing, and I'm not too bothered if it's like a bit lighter of a piece if it looks exactly correct. So yeah, I'm just overall really happy about it. I'm glad that I did a gauge swatch because I originally was only going to size up to 5.5, but it just was not working. So now I know it will fit how I want on 6mm, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So that is all I have to update you. I hope you had a wonderful knitting week. Please let me know what you got to knitting. I might put some B-roll here in at the end. That might be nice. We haven't done that in a couple of weeks, so might add some b-roll in at the end for you. And yeah, then I think I'm just gonna knit for the rest of the evening, and then I'm gonna make some chicken pasta for dinner, which is so exciting. But that's an hour or so away, a couple hours away anyway. But yes, thank you for watching again, and to everybody who's been following along, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate when you leave comments. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. And I hope you're enjoying the vlogs because I'm enjoying making them. So yeah, let me know what you think to my idea of doing like a monthly podcast sort of recap of the vlogs. It would just be a standard podcast, but I would discuss everything that I would have talked about in the vlogs for the month. And yeah, let me know what you're knitting. Those are my 2 assignments for you guys this week. Let me know, please. And get excited for my project vlog of this, which is 100% happening, because I just can't believe it. I can't believe that I've done exactly what I wanted to do, and all it took was following the yarn instructions. Instead of picking my own yarn, I should have just picked the recommended yarn, but alas, we learn. You live and you learn. So thank you so much, and I will see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend.